But he still knows Shawn from training camp.
Absolutely.
He's been in sparring.
Absolutely. I've worked with him in the amateurs. I've worked with him in the pros.
Has he tapped out? Like,
no, he's never.
Too tough.
Absolutely. He's never tapped out. Ain't no tap out in him. But, I mean, yeah, we know him very well. He knows us very well. We've had dinner together numerous occasions. His house. We've had dinners together in Las Vegas. You know, so we know each other.
Ken, man, let's cut to the chase. I mean, you're with him and he's with him.
The chase is going on right now. We chasing this man. We need him to stop whatever it is he's doing.
What is it that he wants?
I don't know. We need some communication in order to find that out. I don't know what it is.
Do you think it's financial?
If it's financial, it's not a problem. We'll give him whatever he needs to make the fight.
What are you being told right now about
I'm being told that absolutely the fight is going to happen, but I don't have a date, and I don't have a time, and I don't have a place.
You on PEDs? You're looking pretty buff these days, man.
I'm on PHPs. For that high performance center. That's what I'm on.
Have they told you?
So we have our own place, and that's what we do every day.
Have they told you and Shawn to get in camp? Are you in camp right now? I mean,
We never stop.
Yeah.
We live there.
Right.
We open our own place, so we do that, you know, on a daily. So
Ken, what's Plan B? Let's say that Thurman falls through. You go to England.
there's no plan B right now, and you know. Are you involved with boxing?
I'm involved with boxing.
You involved with boxing just a little bit? Yeah. If you've noticed that Kell Brook is fighting everyone that is involved with Al Heyman's fighters, they're you know, those guys, those are Heyman fighters, but we're not getting that shot. That's not happening for us.
So do you go to England? And harass?
No, we don't go to England and harass anybody who doesn't want to fight us. We live in Las Vegas, right down the street from Floyd, and I don't go to his house banging on his door because he has no interest in fighting us. So I'm not going to do that. But anybody that's got a little bit of common sense can look and see that there is no fight going to happen with Shawn and Kell Brook. That's not going to happen. Okay, they're already just did last week. Errol Spence is now in position for a title eliminator with us. Why they're not with him? They're not going to mention us in that fight.
Shawn.
So that's not going to happen. You know, as far as anything and everything we want Keith Thurman fight. That's the biggest fight we can get. We're not interested in anybody else. There is no plan B. It's all about Keith right now. That's it.
Are you frustrated that Danny Garcia and Robert Guerrero got the potential date that was rumored for Keith Thurman and Shawn Porter?
Not frustrated at all, because I knew Danny wasn't going to fight us. He had no interest in that fight, so I'm not frustrated.
Well, the date
I don't
was
chase
for
people. No,
Keith and
no, that's just a rumor. It was a rumor. It was never something that I received a phone call about saying, hey, that's a potential date for you. So I never, you know, we just train and prepare for whoever that might be, but right now it's going to be Keith Thurman. We don't have a date. We haven't had a date, so we're just going to keep working like that.
Are you frustrated at all, Shawn, that this fight hasn't been made yet?
Like I've been saying, man, we fighters, we go through a lot of emotions, you know, especially when the business isn't working the way we want it to work. You know, we fight. That's all we do. So you tell us when, you tell us where. If you hold back information or you don't say something, then we just, you know, we go through a lot of emotions. You know, ups and downs, you know, the times when you really focus and times you're really not. So I would say right now, collectively, the team, you know, we're in the right place right now. We're still in the right frame of mind to get things done the way they need to be done.
But that's why we're here, to let people know that we absolutely, unequivocally want to take that fight against Keith Thurman and take over this welterweight division.
So you outing him, basically?
At this point,
absolutely,
yeah.
Absolutely. Please give us a call. Let's make this fight. Let's make it happen. You know what I mean? Because, you know, it's been six months since we fought. So Adrian Bronner's already fought again, and, you know, here we go with Danny Garcia getting ready to fight again. You know, we'll come here to Barclays Center and do this with Keith.
Shawn, they asked about frustration, but obviously, I mean, with him going around calling himself one time and, you know, saying he's not afraid to let it go. And, you know, this is not the first time you and your father come out publicly and say that, you know, you want this fight, this is the only fight that you want, and you're waiting on him. I mean, what else is left for you to do?
Anything else left for me to do? You know what? We cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, like I said, Keith is the only thing I'm focused on, and that it is what it is, you know. So I'm waiting. I actually came here, you know, obviously to see this fight, but also hoping to get some answers. We still haven't found out anything yet. We just know that it's going to be Keith. So I keep my eyes towards that and, you know, keep doing what they asked me to do.
They're talking Berto Algieri. If that can't be made, could you guys slide in there? Would you take either one of those guys in Algieri or Berto?
What's the face?
We take either one of those. I'll answer first. We take either one of those guys. I mean, I saw Eric Bonet fight Algieri tonight, and I was wanting to see what Algieri would do with him. So after that fight, I was kind of like, all right, I think we'll keep it moving. I thought Algieri could have done a better job of boxing. I thought he picked the wrong fight against Eric Bonet, but after they tell me that we can't fight Keith, that's when. I guess
that's
we'll
when
figure
we
out.
get somebody.
Was today like a sense of relief? They showed Deontay Wilder, they showed Marcus Brown, they showed Danny, and out of all the fighters that they showed, yourself and Danny got the most cheers today at the Barclay. Was the sense of relief?
I wish I was in the arena to hear it. I was in the back. I was in the back, and we were watching the fight on TV, so I couldn't hear it. But man, it's just I'm blessed. That's it, man. And everybody out there knows that I'm blessed, and they appreciate what I do. So I'm gonna keep doing it.
Shawn, Amir Khan's looking for an opponent. Once again, he's lost out in the big sweepstakes. Is that a guy you want? Because just for the record, he brings money. You match up well with him.
Yeah. I mean, like you just said, he brings money, so that's understandable. But again, at this point in time, it's been Keith probably since September. That's the only thing that's been on my mind.
So when do you hope to get an answer from Keith?
Soon. Soon. Honestly, I've been saying next week. For a number of weeks now, probably 4 or 5 weeks. I've been saying next week, so hopefully we find out.
Do you think that fight's going to be a part of the WBC tournament, being that Guerrero Garcia?
Would be awesome. Would be awesome for me to be able to defeat Keith and go at whoever it is for that WBC title. I would love to have that WBC title as a goal of mine to have that title before I retire. And, obviously, being Keith is one of those other goals.
Shawn, what do you think of tonight's fight, and do you think the ref ended it way
Very
too
good
early?
fight. Nobody expected to go down like that. God bless Danny for going after it.
Early stoppage.
Yeah, I thought it was early stoppage. I did think it was early stoppage.
Another one.
Carlos, we got another one.
But you look at it like this, man. The man is in there. He was very, very hurt and wobbled. You never know what could happen to him physically if the fight continues. You know what I mean? So we all could see that he was out. He wasn't really coming back that round, and Danny wasn't stopping. The foot was all the way mashed down on the gas pedal, and he wasn't stopping. So honestly, I feel the best happened for Pete tonight.
Honestly speaking, you know Danny probably better than anyone in this room outside of your father. With the things that you yourself have done to him, how much of a shock was this knockout of Peter Quillen by the hands of Danny Jacob?
It was shocking to see him land the punch and for Pete to go back the way he did. But I know Danny. Danny's a fighter at heart. I saw him at the weigh-in. He was barking, "This Brooklyn, it's my city, it's my city." I said, "Uh-oh." I've seen that before. You know what I mean? So when he went for it, I was jumping up and down for him. The guy's right here for me, man. I've been seeing him go through a lot, seen him been through a lot, and happy to see him get this victory tonight.
Shawn, what's the holdup with Thurman? People were saying
tell
that
you,
Thurman's
man.
asking for more money.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you know more than I do, man. It seems like you got more information every time I see you.
I hear he's asking for more money.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing that. What more do you want? You know what I mean? What more do you want? You are getting paid, and you're getting paid to fight one of the top fighters in the world. What more do you want?
Well, something has to be up, right? 'Cause first it was December 12th, maybe, then it was January 23rd, maybe.
It
Now
ain't
it's,
me.
I don't know. I don't know what thinks it's you.
That's all I got to say. It ain't me.
But how
I'm ready
frustrated
to
are you?
fight.
I know you wanted to be active. You were saying before that you wanted to fight in September.
Yeah.
Now we're almost in 2016. You haven't fought. You got the big win over Broner, and now you're on the shelf.
I gotta continue to do what I'm doing, man. Just stay focused and not fall off. That's how bad things happen. Maybe they wait, and this is what keeps me going. I'm like, all right, maybe they want me to take some time off. Maybe they want me to fall off a little bit so they can spring a fight on me. So I'm honestly still ready to fight in January.
At what point, though, do you say, listen, this is the drop dead deadline. I need to fight. I'm moving on.
My dad figured that out.
When do you think that
When
is?
we have a conversation with them, a meaningful conversation about a date. We haven't had that. So when I get a phone call or we have a conference call, a meeting about a date, and then that date is set and we're not able to make that date, then that's when we make a decision. But we can't make a decision until we receive a date. So we haven't received a
Well,
date.
what if you get to say February 1st and you still don't have a date? I'm not saying it'll happen, but do you at that point do you say I have to get him to fight
Nah,
someone?
we can't. Nah, we can't wait till then. No, we can't. We definitely can't wait till then. We need to know something definitely before the end of this year is out. We need to have something firm before the end of the year.
Quick question here: is this becoming more personal now for you? That they seem to be dragging guys along. You're sort of, being dragged along. They're playing games. You guys are waiting here like professionals going. We're ready to sign the damn contracts and let's make this fight.
Again, like I said, there hasn't been a phone call about a date. See, what you guys are getting is rumors. So I've never received a phone call about December 12th. I never received a phone call with those dates that you were telling me in September, and I said to you that it's not happening. So until I receive the phone call telling me what the date is, where you guys are just kind of tossing around, it's rumors.
But do you feel that it's that way because they know that you guys are already willing and able to take the fight, and it's more about convincing the other side?
Well, logically, that makes sense when you brought that to my attention before, and I thought about that. But again, I've been reassured, that phone call I did receive, reassured that the fight is going to happen. Now, when, where, and the time and place, we don't have that as of yet. But we're just going to continue to work and do what we're doing and continue to be seen like we are right now and let people know that we're ready for that fight. Now, if we get to the end of this year and nothing happens, then yeah, we're going to be doing something else. And actually, we are planning on doing something, but that hasn't come to fruition yet. We are planning on doing something. There's something going to happen.
So Keith Thurman, one time or ducking sometimes?
What was that?
I don't know, man.
What is that?
Keith Thurman, is he one time or ducking sometimes?
Right now, unless he comes out and says he wants to take the fight, I have to assume that he's not taking the fight. But we've been reassured that he's going to take the fight. So it hasn't happened yet.
So when you say that there's something else there, are you saying there's plan B? You know, fallback plan?
No, it's not that we have a plan B and a fallback plan, but we do have something planned that we're working on. And it's going to happen within probably the next 6 weeks because I can't let the kid just sit around.
So you have a plan B then?
No, it's not a plan B.
What is it?
It's not a plan B. It's just a KP plan, Kenny Porter plan. That's all. We're going to shake the trees and piss off the bees. That's what we're going to do. And as far as the WBC tournament, I don't know how much you guys know about boxing, but they announced a WBC tournament without inviting anybody to it. So to me, there's not a WBC tournament. If you want to. You didn't invite anybody to the tournament, dude. Think about that. That's what I'm saying. That's like you two guys deciding to fight somewhere.
You expect better from them?
I expect anyone, if you're going to have a tournament, to invite the boxers that are in the weight class to the tournament. No, just like this bullshit with Errol Spence now being in a title eliminator fight a couple of days before his fight. How do you do that? How do you put together a fight in a couple of days before a fight? It becomes a title eliminator fight. So, I'm not interested in any of that stuff if I'm not going to be approached in the right way professionally. Send me an email, create some type of paper trail or something that says we would like to invite you guys into the tournament. If you're just gonna have a tournament, these guys are fighting and now it's a tournament, nah, I'll pass on that. No thank you, I don't want anything to do with it. We can take this WBA title from Keith Thurman, or we can fight for it if he wants to vacate it. The choice would be his.
Thank you.
Shawn, how did you get the applause when Broner got on the camera on you guys?
I missed it, man.
You missed it. What happened?
They put Porter on the jumbotron.
Yeah.
Everybody started clapping.
That's all love, man. I wasn't in.